If you're trying to challenge your leg strength or leg size, then this is the video for you. My name is Joseph Lucero with Powerlifting Technique, and today we're going to talk about the leg press versus the squat. When would I leg press? When would I squat? When would I use both? When would I maybe use neither and maybe use another variation? In this video, we're going to cover all those topics and more. If you want to build size, you really want to make sure you pick simpler movements and you can just focus on effort and getting the muscle fatigued so that it wants to grow and get better. But if you want to get stronger, you do want to challenge your coordination. You do want to challenge having a little bit more of an open versus closed movement so that you're working multiple muscles, not just single or a handful of muscles. I always advocate for the squat. If you want to have huge leg muscles, you want to squat. And the reason why is because you have to work on coordinating a movement with a bar on your back, maintaining your posture, maintaining your positioning, and not losing leverage to have any mishaps. When you do a squat, you're working hundreds of muscles. It is not just the legs. It's also the hips. It's going to be your core, your low back, your shoulder blades. Squat is king. But if you have back problems, core problems, maybe bad knees, you don't really know how to squat very good, but you want to challenge your leg muscles and your hip muscles safely, then I would say leg press is the way to go. You can get stronger from the leg press. It all depends on intention. What if you were to leg press to improve your squat? That can also be another way to leverage the situation as well. But usually what happens with the leg press is it's a closed movement. It's just you against the machine. You'll put your feet on the boards, hopefully toes forward, maybe slightly out, and then you'll perform movements to failure or for prescribed weight. But I do think that using the squat bar on the back and coordinating this stabilizing movement is going to add more muscles to the situation and make you more metabolically exhausted to increase hypertrophy, but also to increase strength as well. Preferably you try to squat first, but if you struggle to squat or have injuries, leg press would be your next option. The benefit of the leg press too is it's simple. I'm just pushing this board against the sliding mechanism and I don't have to coordinate anything else. I can just focus on my legs. If you squat and it affects your low back, maybe you might have problems in recovery and not be able to hit more workouts that week because you're so tired from a full body affair. Leg press sometimes is good too because it isolates the legs and the hips just a bit more. But like I said, one of the cons of the leg press is you don't get to challenge the whole body. And sometimes working all those muscles is the trigger for growth and development. Another thing to think about too is what if you used both? I think the leg press after the squat is a great tool to further recruit the legs in a fatigued state to trigger growth and development from a hypertrophy standpoint. But what about some other variations? I've had clients who tell me, hey, I want to squat in competition. I want to squat 600, but I have a bad back and I can't afford to squat multiple days a week. Some people, when they perform like powerlifting or strongman or whatever, they want to master a movement. So they have to frequently see it in their program. And a lot of people who are powerlifters that I train, I'll tell them to squat twice a week. Some of them can't handle it because it's too much for their body. So then I say, oh, okay, let's squat one day. Some days we'll make it heavy, some days we'll make it light. But the other thing we can do is like a belt squat. You will support yourself with crossbars. You'll unlatch the weight, and the weight is tied to a belt. And you're going to squat, and then you're going to stand up using the belt that's anchored down with weight. And it mimics the squatting pattern, but it doesn't put a bar on your back, so there's no vertical compression of the spine, but it does make you stand upright and you have to coordinate the movement a little bit. So it's kind of like a good in between. It's not a true squat, but it's not a true leg press that neglects all the benefits of a squat. In addition to that, you could also think about a hack squat. Hack squat's a little tricky. It's more closed. You don't really get a lot of movement and independence with the movement. It comes from a different position. You're not pushing the board away from your body. You're actually pushing your weight up. So that plus where your feet are placed and how the movement slides on a board can work more knee joint versus hip joint, which can really matter for certain people who want to grow their quads or grow their hamstrings or grow their glutes. If you want to, leave a comment below. Maybe you can describe yourself. And then from there, we can give you some advice and some tools to help you out with your strength. My name is Joseph Lucero. Leave a comment, like the channel, subscribe, and hopefully we'll catch you next time.